Hello everyone and welcome to my hobby home. My name is Cathy. Thank you so much for joining me today. We're doing a little bit something different. You probably noticed it in the thumbnail that this isn't your normal quilting video. I've been asked by several people, I've received emails, some comments in the comment section about my cross stitching. Well, I thought I would bring you guys along and I would show you some of the things that I have done, the things that I actually still have, because I've made a lot of things as gifts. I've done a lot of baby announcements. I've done a lot of wedding announcements. So I don't have those. I've done t-shirts, sweatshirts. Well, sweatshirts, not t-shirts. I've done sweatshirts with the cross stitch on them. But what I'm going to show you is now, and I will tell you one of these things, I didn't dust it and it has been in storage because I took them down probably about 3 years ago. But this first thing is the first thing that I made that I kept for myself. And I made this I made it while I was pregnant with my oldest daughter, and she will be 28 this year. So it's a 3-piece set. We have the teacups. So we have the 2 small teacups, and I'm going to lay this down over here so I don't knock anything over, and you can tell by these frames that they're really old. And then I made the picture there. But these 3 have hung in my living room since my oldest daughter was born until like 3 years ago. They were a piece that they were what I had in my living room. So, and I don't know, I might not have hung these. Yeah, these were hung in this house for a few years. So the next thing that I made, I have a lot of things. These are the things that hang up that I actually have in frames. I have a lot of things that aren't in frames. Now, this one right here, whoops, it's got one of these springy poster frames on it. This one right here is a barbed turtleot pattern. I can't remember what it's called. And I know she does some things, I think with quilting now, or maybe embroidery. But this is one of her cross-stitch patterns. It is a book that is just barbed turtleot. But this one here I made when my middle daughter was really young. And this has hung in her bedroom for years now. And this will go in my spare bedroom once I get it completed and ready to be stayed in, which should be this week. The next thing that I have framed. Now, I have one over here that's not framed, and it's because the frame broke. Let me make sure I'm doing this the correct direction. This right here, trying to get it where it's not all the glare there. That right there is a fall. This is Mill Hill button and beads kits. I took 3 of the kits and put them together and had them framed. So this right here, and this actual project, I did take it, well, I entered it as a competition piece at a cross-stitch retreat in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And I'm trying to think of the name of the company that did that cross-stitch retreat. It was cross-stitching and crocheting and knitting, I think. And I know they're no longer there. They are closed. But I think the Silver Needle is still open, and they were across the road from the Silver Needle. Now, I'm just going to lay these back over here, because the next thing I have that I wanted to show y'all is something that I did for myself. And I just noticed that that mat's got a scratch on it. And I'm sure it's from where it fell. It got knocked off the wall. Kids being kids and playing. It got knocked off the wall and the glass broke. So I'm not even putting that back. I'm not even putting glass back in it. But this one right here. This is the one that the frame broke on it. It got knocked over in the midst of us setting up our new TV in our living room, because this did hang in my living room above my TV for the longest time. But it got knocked over, and the frame was old, and the frame just came apart. And now it's hard to find a frame this size. And I will tell you, this is 16 years old, almost. But, of course, this was a kit that I did. This was, my husband and I, this was our wedding announcement thing that I did for our wedding. Trying to get my light right there. And this sat on the bride and groom table, like where our cake and all was. But this right here, I completed this for our wedding. And let me tell y'all, that's something hard to do. We got engaged in the end of May, actually. In 2 days, will be 16 years that we got engaged. And we got engaged at the lake, of all places. There was nothing pretty about me at all. We were sweating like dogs. It was awful. Now, the next thing I have is my package. And I don't think I've showed these to you, but I might have. Oh, I was going to tell you. I think this was a Bucilla kit. I think that was. And I actually have, I was looking through a lot of my cross-stitch stuff the other day. I have a big trolley cart full of cross-stitch books. Full. Absolutely. Slap full. So I may have to get on some of those stitching sites and see if I can't sell some of these books, because I ain't never going to make something out of all these books. And let's see. Now, just like some things that I did, I made this a really long time ago. I need to get this framed. I think this would go cute. As you walk in my back door, put it above. It's a Jack and Jill bath, but put it above the bathroom door. I think that would be cute. Or put it above my kitchen door. I think that would be real cute. And I actually made it. We were already living in this house, so it ain't 16 years old. I had another project in here, but I don't see it. Okay, and this next one here, it is I think it's a Jim Shore pattern, but it's got beads. It's a beaded, I don't know if it's Jim Shore or not. It may be. I like Jim Shore because of their colors. But this is an alphabet. It's I think, Jim Shore alphabet. And this is the thing that I completed after working. It took me 10 years to do this, because I had to quit cross-stitching because of my hands hurting so bad. But this is it. I haven't even got it sized to frame or mat. I just have it done. But this... And I'm really doing this more so y'all can see kind of my style that I do. And my style has changed over the years. And like right now, I have several cross stitch projects going, but I'm not doing but one. Several of the projects are in bags and haven't been touched for a really long time. That's why I want to make my project bags, the bag bags for my cross stitch that I've just kind of put to the wayside. So I can put them in those bags and I can grab a bag and work on one of them. And the last thing that I have completed, now I might have shown you guys this one, but I don't remember. My memory, y'all, I can't remember nothing. But this is for my grandbaby's Christmas stocking. Now, this is out of I think it's a Leisure Arts Christmas Treasures, I think is what it's called, book. But it's an old book. They're hard to find. I found some online, but they want so much money for them. And I actually think I got the book from, we have a place called Monroe Symphony Orchestra. They do a book fair every year. You can go get those books for like $1. So I try to go and look for cross-stitch books or nail quilting books. I didn't see any quilting books. I always look for cross-stitch books, recipe books, which I have a lot of recipe books and I'm about to start getting rid of them because now that I've changed the way I eat, I don't need them. I don't need to be making all this stuff with all this sugar, with all the flour, with all the carbs. I don't need to do that. So I will be going through recipe books one by one and getting rid of them. I may have to find me a Facebook page that does recipes and get rid of those that way. But these are the things that I have done, and y'all have seen my other reindeer one. For some reason, I'm feeling like there's more stuff. I do have a train that I'm working on, or that I worked on a while back. And I haven't touched it in a really long time. But once I finish my reindeer, I'm probably going to finish that one. And then start on another Christmas one. I love Christmas. So it's not hard for me to do a Christmas cross stitch. But guys, these are, again, let me say, this is a Leisure Arts, from Leisure Arts book. I feel certain this is a Jim Shore. And I don't remember who this one was. It was a leaflet that I got. I had seen it in a catalog or a magazine. And I just got the leaflet. I think it was Stony Creek. I don't remember who the designer was. But yeah, look at that. Is that not beautiful? Those fruits are just so pretty. And I think fruits stay in style. You know, at one time I had a black and white kitchen and I had fruits in it. That was my pop of color. And this, I believe, was a Bucilla kit. You can find lots of beautiful little kits, and this is an actual photo. We had quite a few frames get broken in the process of doing some moving in our house. And like this weekend, I am going to be working that room, that spare room, because my son gets out of service pretty soon. And I'm going to have a room for him to come and stay and visit, him and his wife and baby. If they want to come and visit, I'll have a room for them to come visit. But these three, they were a leaflet also. And like I said, this is the first thing I ever made that I kept for myself. And I thought those were so pretty. And like I said, they hung in my house for years. And I don't know, you may, no, you can't really see it. I have a little cross stitch thing hanging over here that my sister did for me, because this is kind of like a whole family thing. But my sister really likes Halloween. She likes the colors of all the Halloween stuff. And I don't I don't remember who that was by. This was by Barbara Turtelot. And that one is so cute. So cute. And the other was a Mill Hill. So buttons and beads. And I still do Mill Hill buttons and beads. I love doing cross stitch with beads in it. I think it is just absolutely beautiful. I guess I could do that with my quilting, but that makes for a not real comfortable quilt. So I use color in my quilts to do designs. And also, I wanted to remind y'all will be seeing this on Thursday. So tomorrow, Cotton Cuts does open up their registration for their Wild West sew along or quilt along. The colorways are out there. You can go check them out at cottoncuts.com, I believe. Just go to their puzzle mystery quilts. If you are interested, you can tell them that I sent you, and I don't think I get anything, but you get a gift. I'm not sure how you could just tell them Cathy with My Hobby Home, and that way they know where you got, who sent you, who referred you. I'd love it if you throw my name out there. And I will be doing, I think it's called the Dusty Rose. It's the very first one. I love those colors. And I just think it's fab. I'll either be doing the Dusty Rose or the one that's the Christmas. It's like black, white, and red for Christmas. And it looks like it's poinsettias. I love poinsettias. So I may do that one too. I don't know which one I'm going to do. I haven't decided yet. So, guys, if you're interested, go out there, tell them, give them my name, Cathy, with My Hobby Home. I would love it if you throw my name up in there. And I don't know what that does for me, but for you, it gets you a free gift. I don't know what that free gift is. So, I don't know the value or anything, but hey, who doesn't like free? So guys, if you like this type of video, I'm just giving you a real quick summation of some of my cross stitch. I do plan on doing like a tutorial with cross stitch, and this way you kind of see where my expertise in it is. I'm not a complete expert. I do not venture out with all the different fabrics and stuff. I've used linen, Jobelin, Ada. There's a few others out there that I've used, but as far as like doing different things with threads and stuff, we did do some at the retreat, the cross stitch retreat. We did do some, I don't know, it was like on paper, and those were really pretty. I may have one of those, and I don't know where it is, but I wouldn't call that cross stitching. To me, that's almost like plastic canvas, because you're not cross stitching. But it was needlework, and it was beautiful. But guys, if you like this type of video, give me a thumbs up. If you've not yet subscribed, please feel free to become part of the family. I do cross stitching, sewing. Pretty soon I'm probably going to have my cooking and gardening back on this channel, because it is so hard to hold two channels. One channel is a task in itself, but two is very difficult. So I'm probably going to bring it all back to this one channel, and you can just not watch it. If you don't like cooking, don't watch it. My gardening really isn't going to be any gardening tips, because I am not a gardener. I'm not a master gardener. I just drop seeds down in the ground to see if I can get it to grow. I have a large garden bed in the back of my house that I seeded, and nothing came up. So I just went and bought plants and stuck in it. But I will say my German thyme is looking beautiful. It's looking happy that it's where it is. It was kind of laying down flat when I bought it. I didn't know it wasn't supposed to look like that, because I've never grown thyme before, and I've never seen it. I just know it smells real good. But I went and looked at it today. Oh, it is standing up straight. It is so pretty. My verbena has butterflies on it already. So I'm so excited about that. So you can see some of that on my channel. But like I said, I'm not really a learning channel. It may be learning what not to do, or you may know more how to do it, and you could tell me. If somebody knows why the leaves of the top of a tomato plant will kind of wither and wilt looking, let me know. I'm thinking it's too much nitrogen, but I'm not real sure. If that's what it is, let me know. If it needs more nitrogen, let me know. I'll just feed them. But I got that going on with my tomato plants, and I don't know why. So I don't know much about that. I can research it, and I will be doing that a little later. So guys, leave a comment. Tell me what you think. I do try to respond to each and every comment personally. And as always, until I see you again, have a very blessed day. Goodbye.